welcome back to my channel everyone. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me. This is my second video of the same day, hence why I'm wearing my funky horror t-shirt. So don't think I wear the same clothes all the time. It's just making two videos in one day. Now today I would like to talk about an eclectic mix of fragrances from designer to niche. I haven't got many niche. They're just way out of my price bracket. I just can't afford most of them. But the ones that I can afford, I'm going to be talking about them. And I hope you stay for this video and enjoy it. If you have any ideas for me or any kind of videos you would like to see me do, please leave it down below and I will definitely look into that. The first brand I want to talk about, I already made a video on this brand, but I deleted it because I wasn't happy with the quality of the video, and it's the Diptyque fragrances that I own. Now I own three. The first one being Eau Duelle by Diptyque. Now this is a spicy vanilla fragrance. It's a beautiful, beautiful, rich, kind of like a slightly burnt caramel vanilla. It's gorgeous. It's not very complex. It's quite a simple fragrance. It's such a beautiful fragrance. I'm trying not to use up my bottle. It's a scent that makes me really happy. It helps me stay calm. If I feel a bit anxious, if I spray a bit of this on, it kind of centers me and I feel so much better afterwards. But it's a lovely, lovely fragrance, guys. If you haven't tried this out, get yourself a sample vial and test it out. It's beautiful. I think it's one of their more popular fragrances. I think you can get it in EDT and EDP. Yeah, this is the Eau de Toilette. This is the 1.7 ounce 50ml bottle. Before they used to have square bottles, but now for a couple of years they've brought out and they've repackaged the brand and they've brought them out in round bottles. But that's Eau Duelle by Diptyque. Okay. The next fragrance I want to talk about is Tam Dao by Diptyque. This is a sandalwood bomb, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was Mysore sandalwood in this. Look at the beautiful label, guys, with the elephants. The elephants in the jungle. Tam Dao. This is a 100ml bottle. Now this is spicy, woody. I'll just spray. It's a woody fragrance. I mean, all Diptyque fragrances are unisex, I think. So both male and females can wear them. But this is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful fragrance. Very woody, spicy, sandalwood. It's like cedarwood. It's a beautiful fragrance. I would highly recommend this fragrance. I can't say any more than that. It's for an Eau de Toilette. Yeah, it's an Eau de Toilette. It lasts pretty good. I mean, I find that with the Diptyque fragrances that I have, I find that they do last for a good couple of hours. Testament to good quality ingredients in the fragrances. But this is beautiful. But yeah, Diptyque Tam Dao. And the last one I have is in the old shaped bottles. This is Lombre Dans L'Eau. Now this, there's a love-hate relationship with this one for me. As you can see, I've hardly used it. I might even contemplate swapping it. If anyone's interested in swapping, this is practically full, as you can see, and it smells amazing because I have kept it in a dark, dry cupboard. This is very green. It's very like vegetal. I think there's blackcurrant leaf in it. Or is it tomato leaf? I get confused. But this is I think this is one of Diptyque's most popular fragrances. I mean, I don't know what to say about it really. It's a very strange fragrance. It's odd. I've never smelt this on anyone, ever. And I've had this bottle over 10 years. I've never smelt it on anyone. But maybe that shows the kind of people I hang around with. They don't have good taste. But I know people love this fragrance. And if anyone is interested in wanting to swap it for something, I would seriously consider it. But then again, I think to myself, maybe I will learn to love it one day, and if I swap it away, I might regret it. So yeah, just forget what I've said about swapping, guys. I'm gonna keep it. It is unusual. This is the only Diptyque fragrance that gives me a headache if I overspray it. It's a very potent fragrance, and it is Eau de Toilette again, 100ml bottle, 3.4 fluid ounce. The Tam Dao was 100ml as well, 3.4 fluid ounce, and the Eau Duelle is 50ml, 1.7 fluid ounce. But they're really lovely fragrances. I mean, I'm interested in trying a couple of their other fragrances. But that's my Diptyque fragrances. I also want to bring to your attention a discontinued fragrance called Chocolovers. Now, Chocolovers is by the same company that makes Aquolina Pink Sugar, Aquolina Gold Sugar, Aquolina Blue Sugar, Black Sugar, Silver Sugar. This is gourmand heaven. This is like biting into a slice of Terry's chocolate orange. It's a beautiful fragrance. My description doesn't do it justice. This is discontinued and I'm gutted, but I do have a backup bottle and I wear this sparingly. I wear it for myself, I don't wear it out. It's a gorgeous fragrance, absolutely gorgeous. If you can get your hands on this bottle, or if you can get your hands on a sample, I highly recommend it. I managed to get it on a site in Italy. It was Arlene and Andrew of the Cupcakes that bought it and left the link down below in the description, and I snapped up 2 bottles straight away thanks to them. I was always curious about this fragrance. I always wanted to know, what does it, why is, I'd read everywhere rave reviews about this fragrance. I'd read people were like so sad that it had been discontinued, and if only that they would bring it back. Please, Aquolina, bring it back. And I thought to myself, I've got to get my hands on it. And instead of buying 1 bottle, I bought 2, because when it was described as chocolate orange, I just thought to myself, I cannot be without this. So I wear this sparingly, guys. That's Aquolina Chocolovers. Another fragrance which isn't that easy to get hold of is a fragrance, excuse the dust, guys, Azzaro Chrome. No, not Azzaro Chrome, I beg your pardon. It's Azzaro Twin Women. Now this fragrance, I mean, look at the bottle. It looks like some kind of shaver that you would shave your legs with. This fragrance is like Nivea cream, the fragrance of Nivea cream. This is a beautiful, soft, powdery, creamy, moisturising fragrance. This is hard to get hold of now. The site that I got this off, I don't think they have it in stock anymore. But it's a very creamy, very Nivea kind of that clean Nivea smell that you get, the creamy smell that you get with Nivea cream, Nivea deodorants, Nivea products. This is that. And the only thing is you don't know how much is left in it because you can't see through. But it's a very strange bottle. I mean, it feels okay. Definitely powdery. It's a beautiful fragrance. And it lasts. It really lasts, you know, and people notice it and they're like, oh, you smell nice. And no one's ever asked me what it is, but I have been told that I smell nice when I've been wearing it, which is always a lovely compliment to get. But I'd highly recommend you trying to sniff this one. So this is Azzaro Twin for women. Okay, the next perfume that I want to talk about. We've got quite a few in here. Let me see. I don't know if anyone else enjoys this beauty, but this is Agent Provocateur L'Agent. Now this is a rich, spicy, balsamic, woody, dark, decadent fragrance. This is the kind of perfume you'd wear if you want to seduce someone, if you want them to be transfixed with your fragrance, if you want someone to just fall in love with your throat and just keep smelling you and sniffing you and wanting to, you know, make mad passionate love to you. I'm sorry guys, excuse me, I'm talking a load of rubbish. But no, this is a very beautiful fragrance. It's really long lasting. It's an eau de parfum. This is a 100ml bottle. It came with a little kind of collar, but I've seemed to have lost that, with a leather kind of strap on it. That also added to the kind of dominatrix kind of image that they were trying to portray. But it's a spicy, woody fragrance. It's beautiful. I would highly recommend this fragrance. I don't know if it's available. I'm pretty sure it still is available out there. This is ideal for males and females. I think this would be really sexy on a guy. Really nice on a guy. I think you'd be very intrigued with the guy that wore this. You know, you'd be like, he smells good. You know, and you'd want to get close to him to smell him even better. I love perfumes, guys. I love perfumes in every shape or form. This is a beauty. I would highly recommend this fragrance. Definitely highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. Agent Provocateur make good, solid fragrances. And their original fragrance I loved when I was younger. I never had the money to be able to afford it, and I'd always go into department stores, douse myself in it, and then get on my merry way to wherever I was going. But yeah, I just couldn't afford the original. I might get the original. I did see it for a very good price online. But my family members will not be impressed if I buy more perfumes. Not impressed at all. It's got to a stage where they don't say anything. They just look at me like, So yeah, I kind of sneak my boxes in. But this is beautiful. Very musky, woody, sensual, deep, dark, mysterious. Highly recommend. The next fragrance I want to talk about is the beautiful, mysterious Versace Crystal Noir EDT. This is a beautiful fragrance. You definitely smell the tropical kind of coconut fragrance in this, but you also get a deep, musky, dark kind of fragrance smell to it as well. It's not like a I say tropical, but I don't mean like fruit punch or Estee Lauder, Bronze Goddess, or some kind of coconut milky kind of fragrance. This is a dark coconut. This is a very it's beautiful. It's a very good scent. I've never tested the Eau de Parfum version of this, but I have got 2 bottles of the Eau de Toilette. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I haven't used that much of it. I've used a bit. I just don't want to be without it because I have only got 2 small 30ml bottles, and I am trying to use as much of my collection as I can, and I am trying to curb my spending, but it is hard, especially when you love perfumes the way I do, and I'm sure you all understand the passion that we have for fragrance. But this is gorgeous. If you love a coconut smell, if you love a creamy, musky, deep, this is beautiful. This is a really gorgeous fragrance. I hope I'm not annoying anyone. I'm saying the same things with a lot of the fragrances, but that's how I feel about them. This is gorgeous, and it's quite strong for an EDT. It lasts for a good 4 or 5 hours before you need to respray. You know, I'd give that a check, look. Check it out, guys. I would really say to you, check it out, because it's such a lovely fragrance. It's not like most fragrances. There's a different spin on this. It's not your typical fruit chulis or your florals or your, your sweet candy-like fragrances. This is different. It's really nice. The coconut adds a certain je ne sais quoi to it. It's an interesting fragrance. That's Versace Crystal Noir EDT. Okay. This is Emporio Armani Diamonds. Now, I think this is the violet one. Sorry about the dust, guys. This is Emporio Armani Violet. Yeah, violet. And this is an Eau de Parfum. This is a lovely floral. This kind of reminds me slightly of Parma Violet Sweets. The little tablet, purple lilac-y tablets. Very sweet sweets with a pungent fragrance, a very floral fragranted sweet. But these are candies, as they say in America. This is beautiful. This is a lovely fragrance. I haven't used that much of it because I have so many fragrances. A lot of my fragrances, unfortunately, they don't get the love that they deserve. But I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that, definitely. This is sweet. It's florally. It's candy-like. It's beautiful. It's not very heavy. It's slightly spicy as well. The Armani Diamonds Violet. It's slightly spicy as well. There's a kind of spicy element to it. But it's a beautiful fragrance. It's a really nice fragrance. I think you can still get a hold of this one. I've also got the rose version. I love rose perfumes. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And yeah, it's gorgeous. If there's any questions you'd like to ask me about any of these fragrances that I'm mentioning today, please, by all means get in touch. I love hearing from you guys. I really do. So this is Armani Diamonds Violet. Okay, now this fragrance comes in a pouch. Now this is Paul Smith Rose. I hope you can see that. Paul Smith Rose. Now this is a beautiful a beautiful fresh cut rose fragrance. It's light and airy. It's just a simple, beautiful rose fragrance. If you don't want anything heavy, if you don't want to wear something complicated, if you want something freshly, it just smells of, when you smell fresh roses in the morning dew, where there's dew on the petals, and you're just inhaling the beautiful fragrance of the rose. This is what it smells like. It's an amazing fragrance. I haven't used much of this as well. This is the only bottle I've got, but you can still get a hold of this for actually a very good price. I would highly recommend you check this out because it's a lovely fragrance. It's just a simple rose fragrance. There's nothing complicated going on with this fragrance. There's no fireworks. There's no, you know, fanfare. It's just a beautiful rose fragrance. I would really implore you to try it out. You won't be disappointed. I love rose fragrances, but I can't be dealing with cloying rose fragrances that really give you a headache when you use it. So I do wear this now and again, but I wear it with just a little spritz, just at the back of my neck on either side. So I get the fragrances coming from behind me and it's not in front of my face and giving me a headache. It's never given me a headache, but that's the way I kind of spray it and use it. But it's lovely. I would, seriously guys, I know I keep saying highly recommend, but I really do recommend these fragrances that I am talking about. If I didn't have them, if I didn't recommend them, I wouldn't have them. The only fragrances I buy is the ones that I absolutely fall in love with. There are loads of fragrances that I haven't bought over the years because I just haven't liked them, and I think that's the same with everyone. But I don't feel pressured when the sales assistants at department stores, you know, start talking about fragrances and giving me the spiel about their fragrance and doing the sale banter. I don't feel pressured. I just kind of say I'll think about it, you know, and I walk away. I don't like to be pressured into buying something. Okay, so the next fragrance that I want to talk about, this is an oldie but goodie for sure. An oldie but goodie for sure. This is Chopard Casmir. It is a beautiful fragrance. This, to me, I don't know if you've ever heard of a fragrance called Micallef in Ylang. Now, that's quite an expensive fragrance. Ylang in gold and Ylang. And to me, this smells a dupe of that fragrance because I had a sample of the Ylang, Micallef Ylang. I got a sample from notino.co.uk and I was like contemplating saving up for it and buying it, and I couldn't get it out of my head. I couldn't. And then I read some reviews on Fragrantica that said this is similar to that, and this only cost me something like £18 or £20 for 100ml eau de parfum, and it's made in Paris. And I thought, why pay 100 and something pounds when I can get the same fragrance for a minuscule amount? So I purchased this, and it does smell similar. I don't care what anyone says about the Micallef, and this is nothing like Micallef. To me this is about me, and you know, my opinion is, I'm not saying everyone's right and everyone's wrong and I'm right. I'm not saying that. It's just, to me, it smells like Micallef Ylang, and I love it, and it's just beautiful. It lasts a good number of hours on my skin. It's just a warm, rich, decadent, beautiful fragrance, and I would highly recommend, even if you just don't like it and you pass it on to a friend or relative. It's no big skin off your nose because it's not a very expensive fragrance. You can pick it up from most places. This is Casmir by Chopard, and I do love the Chopard brand. I think they make good solid fragrances. Okay guys, that's 8 fragrances so far. Let me look for another one. Now I have this beauty, this garish, made to look like a diamond. But the perfume is quite a solid perfume. It's quite a rich, sweet, floral, honeyed fragrance. And I haven't got much left. This is a 50ml bottle. It's an eau de parfum. I'm not sure whether I'm going to, get it again. I'm not sure. I've got so many perfumes. I think I'll leave it. I think once this is finished and I've enjoyed it and it's finished, I won't repurchase it. It is a good solid fragrance. It's from Paco Rabanne. It's Lady Million. It's 50ml eau de parfum. It's a solid fragrance. This is a very popular fragrance amongst women and men. And the 1 million for men, that's been a big seller for Paco Rabanne. And I think this is a very good seller for the women's brand. But I'd highly recommend you try it out. It's not chic. It's not niche. It's just a good solid designer fragrance perfume. And it's been out for a while now, quite a number of years. And I love the way this sprays out. God, my bedroom's going to be smelling. Yeah, it's a good fragrance. It's a good solid fragrance. I'd highly recommend you trying this. Paco Rabanne, Lady Million. Okay, and the next fragrance. Sorry about the noise, guys. I'll talk about this one. Prada de Iris. Infusion de Iris. Now, I don't know what I think about this one. I really don't. This is quite a green, powdery iris fragrance. As you can see, this is a 30ml bottle and I've hardly used any of it. I don't know. It's interesting. I think it's a very popular fragrance. I think it's a good seller for Prada. They have different versions in their line, but I've just got the original for Prada. But it's a beautiful fragrance, but I don't think it's me. I hope I made sense by saying it's beautiful, but then it's not for me. What I mean is, something about it doesn't sit right with me. It smells lovely off the atomizer, but when I get it on my skin, I don't know. It doesn't seem to meld with my skin very well. So I think I'm going to have to either give it away to a friend or family member, or do a giveaway at a later date. And it would have to be a UK giveaway only, because in England we can't post out perfumes abroad. Only businesses can do that. And domestic customers can't post out perfumes, so it would have to be somebody in England that I would give a giveaway to. But yeah, it's okay, I'm sure it's someone's favourite, I'm sure there's people out there that rave about this fragrance, but it's an okay for me. I'm glad I only got the small bottle, and I've kept it really well, and all my fragrances I keep stored really well, apart from the ones that I have on my bookshelf. And I don't really have my curtains open, only very rarely, like today, so that I can film video and you can see me. But yeah, that's Prada Infusion de Iris. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 fragrances I've highlighted and brought to your attention. You probably knew about most of them anyway. I just wanted to talk about fragrance today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like, that would be much appreciated. If you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see me do, please leave them in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you soon. You take care, okay? Bye.